I wasn't in the ad
Right.
because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. That's when I start saying crazy stuff because I look and I go, oh, that's your big homie, right?
Few people in hip hop cause as much trouble as 50 Cent. He is known for being smart and brave, and he doesn't hold back when he wants to poke fun at big names in the music business like Jay-Z and Diddy. But why did he choose these exact times to stir the pot? Is it just for fun, or is there a more organized, deeper plan at work? Get ready, because what you find out might shock you. The shocking allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy. There are big claims against Jay-Z and Diddy, two of the most famous singers in the world. A woman who goes by the name Jane Doe says they hurt her when she was 13 years old in 2000. These claims are part of a lawsuit that has shocked fans and gotten a lot of attention from the media. Let us take a close look at what is going on. Jane Doe says the alleged event took place at a party held after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. She first sued Diddy, but then she added Jay-Z's name to the suit. These are not small charges, and Jane Doe wants the court to hold them accountable in order to get justice. When things like this happen, a lawsuit is someone's formal way of looking for answers and justice. Jane Doe wants the court to decide if her claims are true and if Jay-Z and Diddy should be fined for what she says they did. Jay-Z strongly denies the charges and shows them to be false. They don't have any proof to back up the charges, so he thinks they are false. Through his company, Roc Nation, Jay-Z said that this case could be an attempt to get money from him. People use accusations or threats to get money or favors. This is called blackmail. To show that he is sure he's innocent, Jay-Z has asked the police to look into the situation and bring criminal charges if needed. He believes that this plan will help them find the truth. Tony Busby is Jane Doe's lawyer in this case. Lawyers' job is to help their clients tell their side of the story in court. Busby praised Jane Doe for being brave enough to speak up, even though the situation was very difficult and stressful. Busby has also said that the case has made people mean things to him and his client. Being harassed means being bothered or scared, which makes a bad scenario even worse. Busby still wants to present Jane Doe and make sure her case is heard though. Since the case is still being worked on, they are waiting to see what information comes to light. People have different ideas about what happened. Some back Jay-Z and Diddy, while others back Jane Doe's claims. There are more questions of guilt in this situation than just two famous people. When big claims are made against someone, not even celebrities are safe from scrutiny. Cent's reaction to the allegations. 50 Cent is famous for both his music and the funny and sometimes controversial things he posts on social media. A lot of bad things were said about Jay-Z and Diddy, and he didn't keep quiet about it. He instead shared his thoughts on his platform, which made everything stronger. Let's look at what he posted and think about why he did it. It's well known that 50 Cent posts funny memes and jokes on Instagram, but his post about Jay-Z took a different turn. He started by showing a meme that made fun of Jay-Z's performance at a Super Bowl halftime show in the past. The meme makes fun of Jay-Z's performance at the concert by using him as a cartoon character. Some people laughed at the meme, but others thought it wasn't the right time for jokes, especially since harsh accusations were being made in the news. Then 50 Cent put up something about Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom. He said she liked reading a piece about the lawsuit against Jay-Z. This comment became the subject of conversation. The main question they asked was, what does Tina Knowles think about all of this? His post made the situation more dramatic, even though he left out many details. 50 Cent. It made more people talk about Jay-Z and the accusations, which fed the fire. 50 Cent also said that everyone was interested in how Jay-Z was involved in the case. His understanding was that people were eager to know if the charges were true. He made even more noise about Jay-Z by posting these pieces. Why does 50 Cent do this all the time? You might be interested. He's famous for trolling, which is making fun of or teasing other people online. His favorite artists are Diddy and Jay-Z. After years of making fun of them, 50 Cent now and then makes jokes about them. Still, 50 Cent's posts are more than just making fun of other people. He posts these things in a smart way. He knows that when famous people like Jay-Z or Diddy are in the news, a lot of people want to work with them. Then 50 Cent jumps in with his jokes to keep their attention. I'm not just doing it to make people laugh, I'm also doing it to stay famous. 50 Cent sometimes uses these events to get his own projects off the ground. Whether it's his music, TV shows, or anything else, he knows that people are interested in the drama between Jay-Z and Diddy. He then uses the attention to bring up what he is doing. Different people have different thoughts on 50 Cent's posts. Some people find his posts funny because they like his sense of humor and the way he can deal with serious situations in a funny way. They might even enjoy the trouble he causes. Others, on the other hand, think he is being rude or making things more difficult than they need to be. When something as important as accusations come up, some people think jokes should be put away. The posts by 50 Cent don't really talk about how to tell if the claims are true or false. Their main goal is to stay relevant and keep himself in the conversation. It's clear that 50 Cent knows how to start a conversation, whether you like his posts or don't. With 50 Cent fueling the fire, Tina's quiet reaction leaves everyone questioning her true feelings about the controversy. Tina Knowles and the social media drama. Let me introduce you to Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles. Tina lately joined the drama around Jay-Z and Diddy when she liked a post on social media regarding the grave accusations directed against the two superstars. This apparently little deed attracted much attention and questions. What did that mean? Was she bolstering the claims? Alternatively, was it simply a mistake? Let us probe more closely to investigate what transpired. Fans observed one day something that grabbed everyone's attention. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, had liked a piece on the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy. The post covered the grave charges involving a 13-year-old girl, and social media erupted right away. People questioned if Tina supported the charges. Was this evidence she sided with the individual accusing Jay-Z and Diddy? Alternatively, did she simply find the post appealing without understanding its content? Social media can, after all, occasionally cause mistakes. A tap on the screen is simple to do by accident. Tina enjoys starting a cascade of events. Beyonce in particular has always been protective of her family, thus for her to enjoy anything connected to such grave accusations, many others began to wonder. Social media can help even the smallest deeds seem important. Some defended Tina, implying it was a mistake free of intent. Others thought this was Tina's approach of subtly expressing her viewpoint on the matter. Users of social media began to conjecture on her actual sentiments on the matter. Was this Tina's subdued approach of endorsing the claims, or was it merely a mistake? As people offered their thoughts, the argument seemed to intensify. 50 Cent couldn't resist having some fun with Tina's like when he found wind of it. Known for stirring the pot with his postings, 50 Cent grabbed the chance to joke about the circumstances. He lighthearted the entire thing by sharing memes and sarcastic remarks. One post even implied that Tina's love was more noteworthy than it actually was. His fans responded as expected. Some thought his postings were funny, while others felt he was exaggerating a serious matter. One thing was obvious though. 50 Cent understood how to keep people focused on him and heighten the drama. While adding his own brand of humor to the mix, he used Tina's little deed to draw more attention to the continuous conversation. Tina Knowles remained silent or vague as the discussion over her social media activity developed. About the posts or the accusations, she made no public remarks. Her silence was seen by some as a wise decision. Why enter a messy scenario? Her daughter Beyonce and husband Matthew Knowles are well known after all, thus getting caught up in any controversy might not be perfect. Some wanted Tina to have spoken up to clear any uncertainty. If she had, perhaps the stories of her participation in the matter would have quieted down. She chose not to participate though, allowing the internet buzz to carry on without adding her side of the tale. The matter did not calm down with Tina's silence. Social media and the media kept dissecting her light, wondering whether it meant anything more than a coincidental tap. For some, her little gesture seemed significant given her public profile and ties to Beyonce and the music business. Whether Tina liked the post purposefully or by mistake, it surely drew attention and demonstrated the great influence a single social media action can have. Implications for Jay-Z and Diddy. People have important things to say about how the new accusations against Jay-Z and Diddy might affect their careers and reputations. Even though the charges haven't been proven yet, just the fact that they exist can send shockwaves outside of the people involved. The stakes are very high for two famous people who are known for both their music and their huge business empires. Diddy is already having a hard time, and now these accusations are adding to it. Recently, he has been accused of a number of things that have made people doubt his honesty. Even if they haven't been proven, the accusations keep coming out and make fans and business partners question what they think. A lot of people start to wonder, is there a pattern here? D'Angelo's image goes beyond his music and includes his work in fashion, media, spirits, and media. For these alliances to work, the public has to trust them. A lot of money is spent on celebrities who make the brand better, not worse. If Diddy's reputation takes a hit, those business ties could make things tough. Companies quickly try to stay out of trouble, especially when it comes to touchy issues like these accusations. Diddy has seen storms go by before. But this one seems different. It's harder for him to keep up the good image he's built up over the years because of the weight of the charges and the increased scrutiny of social media today. On the other hand, Jay-Z is known for being a smart businessman who does more than just music. From his work with the NFL to his work with tech companies and luxury brands, Jay-Z has the most influence. But he is also more at risk if these accusations start to hurt his reputation. Even though Jay-Z has strongly denied the claims, businesses may still feel uneasy. When it comes to business partnerships, perspective can be more important than reality. If people keep asking about his involvement, some companies might stop thinking about the risk of working with him. It's clear that no brand wants to be hurt by a controversy this big. At this point in time, social media has become a powerful way to shape public opinion. There are a lot of posts on sites like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok that break down every part of these accusations. Some users spread more rumors and guesses about Jay-Z and Diddy's guilt, while others fiercely defend them. Because of how viral social media is, it's hard to steer the story. It's possible for false claims to spread quickly and reach millions of people before anyone can explain or deny them. For famous people who want to protect themselves, this makes things harder all the time. These claims hurt the people and businesses that work with Jay-Z and Diddy, as well as them personally. These problems affect everyone who works for them and even their fans. It's hard for Jay-Z and Diddy to keep up their reputations as business people and cultural icons. During the court process, both will have to work hard to protect their reputations and make sure that their legacies stay whole. How they handle this tough situation will determine whether they make it or not. In a digital age where rumors spread fast, Jay-Z and Diddy must balance their reputations with the pursuit of justice. Reactions from the public. The accusations against Jay-Z and Diddy have sparked strong reactions from the public and the entertainment industry, separating supporters from critics. On the one hand, people who support Jay-Z say that his status as a cultural icon and his history of charity work show that he is a good person. They stress his contributions to communities and his power as a leader in both music and business, which goes against the idea that the claims could be true. On the other hand, his critics are wondering why his name is linked to such serious accusations. Some people think that his relationship with Diddy, who was recently accused, needs to be looked at more closely. This difference between respect and mistrust shows how people judge public figures based on what the public thinks about their past actions and how they look in public. Responses are also very different in the entertainment industry. Some people say that accusations against powerful people should lead to deeper conversations about who is responsible and who has authority. They believe that the sector should put openness and fairness first, even when it comes to its most well-known companies, but others stress the harm that could come from making claims that can't be proven and tell people not to make hasty decisions. For them, the most important thing should still be getting justice, without assumptions getting in the way of the process. No one can deny that the media affects how people think and feel. Sensational headlines and dramatic stories have made the situation seem worse, and sometimes they don't even need objective reporting. This strategy gets people's attention, but it can also change the facts and make people feel bad. It's even more complicated because of social media, where there are lots of arguments, guesses, and conspiracy theories. It gets harder to tell the difference between well-informed analysis and hasty decisions, because every article adds fuel to the fire. This argument brings up not only legal and public relations issues for Jay-Z and Diddy, but also the larger question of how people today view the responsibility of famous people. The story keeps bringing up the delicate balance between public opinion and the legal system, which is a good way to remind everyone to be calm and wait for facts to come out. By getting involved in well-known scandals, 50 Cent makes sure he stays relevant. By combining business sense with personal conflict, 50 Cent's personal motives and branding. When it comes to other stars, 50 Cent has always been good at making things interesting. Because of the accusations against Jay-Z and Diddy, his most recent searches for them are another example of how he has questioned famous people in the past. On the surface, his jabs may seem silly or unimportant, but he usually has a reason for them. His complicated relationships with Jay-Z and Diddy, as well as how he uses controversy to push his brand, are things we should look into more. Jay-Z, Diddy, and 50 Cent have had a tense relationship for a long time. Even though they are all big names in the music business, they haven't always been friendly with each other. Over the years, 50 Cent has made it a habit to cast a shadow over both of them, sometimes with funny comments and other times with harsh criticism. These comments kept coming up when Jay-Z or Diddy were being criticized by the public, which made things worse. For example, 50 Cent did not pick the right time to start the latest fight. People were arguing about the accusations against Jay-Z and Diddy when 50 Cent stepped in with comments and social media posts. His actions may have been an attempt to keep the tension high by reminding fans of how complicated his relationship with these two stars is. Not only is 50 Cent a rapper, he is also a businessman who knows how to use controversy to his advantage. His comments often happen at the same time that he is promoting something new, like a TV show, a brand, another business venture, etc. Keeping the story in the news makes sure that people are paying attention to both the drama and his ongoing work. For example, 50 Cent talked about his new channel and other projects while he was talking about the accusations against Diddy and Jay-Z. He has done this many times before. He uses public events to draw attention to himself. He stays up to date in a field that is always changing with this smart marketing plan. The way 50 Cent acts on social media is perfect. Sites like Instagram and Twitter are built around controversial statements, memes, and controversies, and 50 Cent is great at all of them. It shows up on his page whenever he writes something about Diddy or Jay-Z. The media, his fans, and his critics all pick up on it and make his comments trending topics. Even though some people don't agree with him, this strategy keeps him in the spotlight. Some of his supporters find his antics funny, but others think they are pointless. No matter what, he achieves his goal of staying visible and involved in the conversation. 50 Cent does most of what he does because of his brand. He is known for telling it like it is and not holding back when people don't agree with him. People watch everything he does because he is different, and being brave is part of that. His honest approach keeps him up to date whether he's making TV shows, music, or helping new businesses. He supports this image by getting involved in fights between Diddy and Jay-Z. People can say they don't like how he stirs things up, but they can't ignore him. That focus helps his brand and makes sure he will always be in the entertainment business. People often take 50 Cent's comments more seriously than they seem, even though they're easy to dismiss as jokes or trolling. He clearly knows how to move around in the entertainment and media worlds based on how he acts. Going public at well-known events keeps him in the public eye and makes sure that his projects get the attention they need. 50 Cent's approach is a mix of business sense and personal expression. His comments about Jay-Z and Diddy help him stay up to date, even though they could lead to fights. He always wants people to notice that they are paying attention, whether they like him or not. If you enjoyed this look into 50 Cent's strategy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more, and be sure to click on the next video popping up on your screen for even more insights.